Year's Walk by Scott J. Couturier. Abide in darkness all the day before. Take care to cast eye upon no open flame. No food or drink nor spoken word must pass lips that would later prophesy. An evening stroll for prognostication. Chill the weather, fat snowflakes falling, barren wind, and wolves howl haunting waiting night. What will be encountered as this year dies, as moon's dim light permeates unclean, restless clouds, as ice thickens and boreal vapors rise? To show any sign of fright will foil one's quest. To laugh or even smile, to exchange word, or take any along beside you. If you meet another on your way, together may you proceed, but should either speak, dire reprisals must you equally reap. Crisp crunch of snow underfoot, faint things scuttle at edges of vision, trees girt with mail of adamant white. Weird winds gust about, animating flakes into spectral forms. To these one must pay no heed. A steady step, heart beating even, resist wayward urge to whistle as mists of cloying cold coil about in ghostly cloister. Things howl in near distance that no one can name. Deeper, deeper into that primal wood, far from any fair fire or companion, where the hoar cold is bitterest, there to walk and witness the pale auguries as they parade on past. A funeral carriage drawn by headless horses, the body inside is well known, a death omen to be borne back to town and somberly conferred. Onwards towards the too distant churchyard of St. Stephen's, will-o-wisps pulse in dull array, away over frozen swampland where no life stirs. What does stir? Abyssal spirits from days of old, winter geists and brook horses stretched long as Midgard's serpent, bearing trains of wailing children to grisly, drowning ends. One step must not falter, whatever horrible visage leers from the trees. Huldra nymphs racked with lust and hunger, looking for meal or mate to steal. Further on, and fresh visions arise. A fertile harvest, yes, a bountiful year, unmarked by famine, plague, or war. A good year, save for those who will die, but a good year to die in. One runs risk of seeing oneself drawn along in phantasmal hearse. Hasten to the sought churchyard, ignoring half-icy streams that run blood-red with wine. Fruity scent of fairy vintage tingles the nose as gravestones hove into sight. Absurdity tempts, too, trio of flatulent mice, drawing a square-wheeled wain, owl droppings plopping on shoulders, tempting laugh or curse. Once on church grounds, fresh graves are seen dug amid the snow. Stones spell out names of 5 more dead. Psalms chant up from each coffin bed, soil roiled by mortal sinners disinterred. From the church comes a noisome stirring, something profane taking place in the nave. 3 quick circuits counterclockwise, an eye to the keyhole and blow. What horror or wonder is then beheld? More than one walker returns sans an eye. Others are struck blind, dumb, or mad. Some vanish, provender or partner for wily woodwives. Some wander lost into icy mires, lured by puckish lights. To reach that keyhole and peer through at the old year writhing on Christ's altar, sacrifice to pitiless time, bane and master of all gods. dead masses gathered in throng to witness and worship, phantom limbs upraised in praise. Alas, what auguries come during the awful year's walk! As sun dawns, the seer stumbles back home to waiting kin, ripened with oracles, haunted and harrowed, oft evermore queer.